My name is Dave Talbot. I drive the number 10T late model at Brewerton and Fulton Speedways. And I've been doing that division now for 2 years, starting my third year now. Used to race in the IMCA modified division. That's where I got started and had many fun experiences in that class. And I've moved up to a little more lucrative class now. And it's definitely more of a challenge. I've learned for sure. I got started with all this years ago when I was a little kid. My dad used to bring me to the racetrack back maybe 7 or 8 years old. When I was 7 or 8 years old, I used to go every Friday night, every Saturday night. That was like my thing to do. And just got hooked. My dad used to crew chief for one of our guys. He used to go to the pits and get autographs from all the drivers. And so from there on out, I always told my dad, this is something I'm going to do. So once I got older and more established and got a good job, I started saving up money and bought all my equipment and started racing. And haven't looked back since. Now, basically in the car, it's night and day from what people think in the stands. If you're sitting in the stands or if you're watching NASCAR on TV and you see these guys just driving down and they turn and then they drive and then they turn, it's nothing like that in a dirt track atmosphere. The best analogy I can give you is it's like driving in icy, snowy conditions. When you step on the gas, if you step on it a little too hard, you spin the tires. You go nowhere or you spin right around. It's like you picture people doing donuts in the parking lot on a snowy day. Well, that's what you would do. That's the kind of conditions that track is in when you're out there doing it. So you have to pretend there's like an egg underneath the gas pedal. And you have to slowly push the pedal down. You want to go as fast as you can. You want to put it to the floor. And you want to get it there as fast as you can, but you have to get it there gradually. You know, because if you just whomp on it and go, you're going to spin out. So you got to give it gas, get it to the floor as quick as you can, but in a controlled type atmosphere. And it's very hard to do. It takes, let alone going down the straightaway at, whatever miles an hour. And as you go into a corner, you don't turn left. You actually start turning right. It's called back steering. And when you go into it, the rear end of the car swings around, so therefore you back steer just like you would in snow. You start to go around a corner a little too fast, in your street, and you see the rear end start to come around on you, the back of the car start to come around a little bit, you always steer this way. Well, that's what we do. You go down into the corner, and we have what's called stagger in the car. A little education for you. You have some stagger, which means the right side tires are bigger than the left side tires, which makes the car go left. So our cars are going left, back steer it sideways through the corner. It is a big challenge, and it's not just watching a car go around in circles and not throwing the fact that there's bumps and ruts and super slick conditions and another car doing the same thing, a bunch of cars around you. It's not as easy as it looks. So when people say, what do? You just get in the car and hop in it and turn left and go down the straightaway and turn left. It's nothing like that. I wish everybody could experience it once just to see, because I remember the first time I got in the car, I thought I was going 150 miles an hour and I was probably going 40. It's just, you're so low in the car and everything's just happening so fast that it's crazy. It is a controlled chaos is what it is. So the best explanation I can give you is a controlled chaos. And the scenario is you're out on a snowy, icy road and you're trying to control that car, but trying to go as fast as you can on a snowy, icy road and control it without hitting anything, without losing control of the car, keeping it, tight, keeping it under control. Very challenging to do. What I would say is do everything to the best of your abilities. When you race, there's only one winner, okay? And there's 22 or 20 or however many cars are in the race, losers, okay? So you can get discouraged pretty quickly. So my philosophy has always been when it's come to racing is I'm going to do the best I can do. Sometimes I don't have the same equipment as these guys have. These guys have better equipment than me. Maybe they don't. But I'm going to go out there and give it 100%. If I don't win, I don't win. I still have fun. And I relate that to my life as well. You're going to go through ups, you're going to go through downs. You're going to have good times, you're going to have bad times. And the best thing to do is just keep on trying. Just because I didn't win the race doesn't mean I quit racing. You know, I go back out there every week, and every week I finish in the same pack, you know, whether it be 4 through 14, you know, because I don't have the ability that the top cars have. Yes, it's discouraging, but I just keep going back out there and I keep doing it and I keep fighting and try to do the best I can. And that's all I can say is take that approach into your regular life. Stay focused, do the best you can, and it's not always going to be a win. And that's called life. So racing is a very humbling thing, and it's actually a very good thing for me, because you learn to let things go, you know, in life when things are bad, and you know, it's kind of, for me, it's a little easier to let it go because I'm used to, you know, handling the adversity. You know, as you grow up and you get older, you're going to run into a lot of adversity, and just like your parents, and it's something that is a good learning experience.